Bora de jogo novo? Open roads, ruas abertas. Vamos. Não faço ideia de que se trata o jogo. É. Eu só sei que ele é dublado em português. E bom, bora. Bora, Gustavo, bora. O jogo de altíssima qualidade, duvidosa, ó. Assim, espero que o som do jogo esteja bom. Que eu dei umas configuradinhas. Mas espero que esteja legal. Bora lá. Cutscene? Nem pra ter cutscene inicial, tá ligado? Olhar mais de perto, L left trigger. Ok. Eu, mãe, vó, Ellen, avô, Paul? Ah, não, pare. 80 anos da vovó. Ali não tem um número escrito. Ah, tem sim. 80 gramas. Agora entendi. A mamãe quer que eu arrume meu quarto para me preparar para a mudança na próxima semana. Demorou um pouco, mas estou quase. Só faltam algumas coisas para arriscar na minha lista de afazeres. Quase apertei o botão errado aqui. Oxe, já sou todo mundo assim? O que é a minha lista de afazeres? Encaixotar pôster. Ahn, maratona de filmes toda noite. Teatro Hound, provavelmente deve ser cinema. É. 8 de junho de 2002? Produção. Ah, posso pegar o coelhinho? Eu quero pegar o coelhinho, pegar seu boom. Ô, praga. Opa. Ligar a rádio? Opa. Vibe de Donut Country, tá ligado? Pegar a jarra. Ah, só um bando de alfinetes. Cartão de aniversário. Eu esqueci. E se esqueci? Eu se esqueci. Não, eu esqueci mesmo. Mas. Feliz aniversário atrasado. Perdão pelo atraso, Terezinha. Tessinha. Apesar das preocupações aqui, você está sempre no meu pensamento. Telefonarei de novo em breve. Mal posso esperar. Daddy. Que fofo, velho. Ó. Pelo menos ela tem pai. Ó. Pegar livro. Tá, pera aí. É. Uma história do contrabando canadense-americano e as forças secretas abandonadas. Judy S. Baldwin. Cara, não tinha alguma série que tinha um Baldwin? É, datas de devolução, Biblioteca do Ensino Médio de Greenville, devolva ao centro de aprendizagem. Teste Vini, Teste Vini, Teste Vini, Teste Vini. Meu nome não é Tess, então ela gosta desse livro. Cassino Bar Neptune. Jackpot, melhores mesas da cidade. 21, caça-níqueis e brinques. Caralho, não tô conseguindo falar, véi. E Neptune de novo. Vou empacotar, véi. Vou empacotar tudo.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
O jogo não tava dublado, véi. Olha mais perto. Empacotar. Comportamento da legenda, controle. Tá, quando eu salvar eu vou ver isso. Eu imaginei. O único jornal dos Estados Unidos, eles já chegaram e querem suas receitas favoritas. Me casei com um pé grande, ele é incrível, descoberto o local secreto, tá. Ah, blá 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 blá. Polícia e ladrão, kart mini golf. Área de diversão. Campeões de laser tag. Ah, locais de busca, local do caçador, Porto Cooper, base do farol. Então tá, né? Ah, posso aproximar aqui. Eu esqueço de que dá pra aproximar. Ah, eu não vou ler mesmo. Quem quiser ler, tá bem aí pra vocês. Mas ela parece então que ela tá buscando alguém. É, eu não vi qual era a data que tava no calendário. Aham, blá blá blá. Quem quiser aí é só pausar. Never forget, aniversário da América, 11 de setembro. Tem mais coisa em 11 de setembro, né? Ó. Ai, deixa eu só descer um pouquinho vocês. Pegar fatura. Ih, rapaz. 248 dólares, velho. Ih. Fatura 9, vencimento. A gente tá em 2003 mesmo, então. 21/10/2003. Aceito dinheiro ou cheque. Obrigado. Ah, agradeceu ainda, né? Eu vou empacotar uma fatura, tá ligado? Esmalte, vou, claro. Ellen, em memória de Ellen. Primeira igreja da comunidade, tá. Quem é Ellen, então? Ela é minha avó? É, não, ela é avó, né, pô? Que tava lá no primeiro negócio. Cadê? Eu vou guardar esmalte também, vai. Sai! Boletim. A, B, A menos, C mais, A, A. Ela tirou C mais em geometria 1, hein? Ah, falta entregar coisa. Melhor que eu fico olhando aqui, né? Crédito, tá. Falta trabalhos faltando. Boa melhora. Bom ter na minha turma. Bom ter na minha turma. S, E. Ah, tá. Vou guardar também, tô nem aí. E isso aqui é o quê? CD explicativo incluso, blá 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 blá. Vou pegar também. Grampo de cabelo, né? Sempre bom. Ó. O que é isso? Passagem de avião, então eu vou viajar.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Vai viajar escondida para Rino de Detroit. Detroit, cara, porque a minha dicção tá ruim, velho. É. Melhor que. Cara, eu tenho que apertar esse botão pra ler, né? Mas foca a luta, tá. É, editar os Estados Unidos pela companhia, bilhete de passagem, verifica, tá. É. Emitido Oceanic, data da emissão 10 de outubro, código escritório de emissão, blá. Cara, bem blá blá, velho. Quem quiser é só dar aquela lida. Pôr no lugar, por que eu não posso. Caneca de trabalho da mãe? Vou roubar, tô nem aí. Ó o PCzinho da Xuxa, velho. Dava pra ligar? Não dá pra ligar. Qual é a chance de ter uma conquista fazendo isso daqui, velho? Mas que é um barulho gostoso, é, velho. Convenhamos. Empacotar mais isso, claro. Encaixotar isso também. O que? Posso pegar os cabides? Não posso pegar os cabides. Bilhetinho. É, teste filme na sua casa hoje à noite. Noite, sim, quantos filmes você vai levar? Claro, será uma noite de comédia dupla. Voltei a uma pista de 4 filmes. Serão, quais? Já falei. Teste, não faz isso comigo, a pista foi dada. Ah tá, é o dupla, né? É, qual é? As Patricinhas de Beverly Hills. Não conheço esse aí vai estar na lista. Tim Curry. Os Sete Suspeitos, também não conheço esse não. Ah, não posso pegar pra mim não? Ó. Levar o aparelho de DVD comigo. Pegar o pôster. Pegar o anuário. Aham, blá. Fechar. Empacota assim. É, eu já peguei tudo? Passagem? Ah não, descer a escada, tá. Mas eu empacotei tudo mesmo, velho. Essas gavetas foram. Aham, tá. Camisa de trabalho.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Ah, então eu trabalho no na locadora. Ah, por isso que tem filme, né, direto, né? Ó. Aham, tá. Pá. É, cara, eu acho que já, já limpei. Ah, não limpei o quarto não. Pegar bracelete da amizade. Pô, ah, claro, Tamagotchi,
Oh,
morto.
right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
Ah lá, velho, matou o Tamagotchi, velho. Monstra. Tipo, eu nunca tive um Tamagotchi, né? Então. Opa, pera aí. É, feliz aniversário. É sempre divertido quando você nos visita. Mal posso esperar pela próxima. Tenho tanto orgulho de ser da sua empresa, tia Auguste. Cara, eu sou horrível com especulação, velho. Espero que eu não tenha que descobrir alguma coisa aqui. É, vocês têm assuntos familiares, 3 dicas, tá. Tá, blá 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 blá. Lembre-se. Pera, o quê? 3 dicas de um neto adolescente sobre demência de Haywood. Quando o paciente mais velho começa a demonstrar demência, é muito difícil para a família. Alguém. Alguém. Cara, eu sou muito ruim com especulação, velho. Mas alguém tá com demência? Veja pelo lado positivo, eu sou horrível nisso. Ó. Nem todo comunicado com palavras, às vezes um abraço diz muita coisa. Tem algum BO aí, velho. Acho que foi tudo.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
Ah, eu voltei. Era pra eu ter parado a gravação, né? Ó. Cara, o que é? Que horror. Não vou falar que horror, vou falar o que é isso, velho.
What is it?
It's of the dog we had growing up, Lady. Your Aunt August made it when she was a kid.
My God. And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
I just.
Opa.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and.
And now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
Wanna just. Take a minute and look around and see what's left? I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh, oh my God.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
Ah, dá tempo não. O controle tá dando drift. É, a mamãe quer que eu arrume meu quarto pra me preparar pra mudança para a semana. Demorou um pouco, mas estou quase. Só faltam algumas coisas pra arriscar na minha lista. A maioria das coisas eu vou ele se foi junto com a venda da casa. Ainda não tive chance de olhar por aí e ver o que restou. Mas por que venderam a casa?
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
É, cara, assim, é bem feitinho o jogo, hein? Doguinho. Ah, por que pegou a pá? Ó o livretinho. De armário. Máximas, abrir. É, ninguém dá conselho de family life, blá 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 blá.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Fazer 3 hipotecas da casa. Agora deu pra entender. Oh, é um porãozinho aqui, né? É, a mãe chamou porão. Posso ir desligando? Quero desligar tudo. Ah, que isso. Não tem a opção de desligar, velho, que absurdo. Aqui, ó, acesso pra casa. Cara, eu vou deixar muito alguma coisa pra passar batido, velho. Aquecedor. Provavelmente aquecedor de piso, né? Essa bagaça. Meu Deus, velho. Não me larga assim na casa, não, velho. Vou me perder, velho. Eu não sei o que olhar, velho. Eu tenho que. Ah, conforme foi crescendo.
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time.
Uhum, ok. Pegar a
We did our
fotografia.
best, but the results were... Ugh.
Ah, não, pera, tem. Dá pra virar, velho. Tem alguma coisa atrás? Tem. Ah, supervisionando habilidades culinárias, blá blá blá.
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
So cute!
Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Nunca saberemos. Tem algo bom aqui na geladeira? Reclama bem a geladeira, hein? Ah, não tem nada na geladeira, que absurdo. Como vou comer? Ó. Aham, papapá. Não tem opção de abrir a gaveta, né? Não, não. Ok, nada aqui. Cereal. Ok, aqui provavelmente tem nada. Cheio de caixa aqui, lata. Cara, acho que não tem mais muita coisa pra aprofundar não, velho. Ali do aquecedor. Quadro, tá. Um balde na mesa, tá ligado? Uhum. Cara, não tem muito o que fazer, né? Só mais perdido que segue um tiroteio aqui, né? Mas...
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Uhum.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Vou levar.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like...
Like, I said so, and I'm your mother?
Ah, certeza. Eu não vou pra lá, é por causa do... Tá, esse aqui já foi. A minha passagem de avião não é pra lá? Para Nevada? Não. Não, não é não, é pra outro negócio lá. Passagem de avião, sei lá se é avião aquela bagaça. Eu sei que é uma passagem.
Is this...
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yep. After her fine motor skills started to go.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Cara, não tem mais nada pra fazer. Qual é o objetivo? É só olhar pela casa? Pô, pior que... Não dá pra dar um trotinho, não?
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But... that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Ok, né? Então temos que achar o livro. No quarto da avó, que provavelmente é esse. Tá, esse é o meu quarto, ok. Que eu já zerei ele, ok. Aqui deve ser o quarto da mãe. Creio eu.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Entendi. Pode fechar, fecha. Tem nada no armário, Rick? Caralho, velho, já depenou tudo aqui, velho.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but
Avancei sem querer.
you go first.
Achei sem querer o negócio pra avançar, né? Na história. Onde que é o alçapão? Ah, aqui é o alçapão. Aqui que deve ser o quarto da mãe, né?
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value!
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Lá vem. Ok.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Eu não li nada.
Glad you approve.
Não li chongas. O adeus de Millie, carinhosa, Tem um canivetinho aqui. Vendido. Entendi. Eu tenho reflexo? Eu não tenho reflexo, velho. Que absurdo. Ok, nada aqui, nada aqui. Tem algo aqui no banheiro. Nada, nada, nada. Nada. Pá, 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 ok. Vamos pro sapão então.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Saudade de legenda, hein? A revista. É um livro vermelho, né? Que falou, né?
Okay, well, this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Tá, 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 tá. Um violão, velho. Deve estar aqui dentro, né? Meio
What's under
óbvio.
here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But,
Mom?
hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
Encontramos uma mala estranha no compartimento secreto. Pera, ela pegou? Pegou, tá.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Eita.
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Sure. Ah, o livro aí, ó.
Did Grandma
Lady.
write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she... okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Cara, tudo aqui tem história, então vou passar
Grandma's
por tudo.
sunglasses? Vintage. Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life.
Olha que eu vou ficar com ele, né? Pedrinha, pedrinhas.
Weird little rocks.
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
Vote no Nixon.
Funky van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
Ó.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah! Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool.
Motorhome, né?
Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Ah, por que não, velho? Vai ficar top.
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that, I don't remember.
Então tá, né? Tem uma isca ali, velho. Cartão postal. Dinossauro.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
Ousadinha, ousadinha, ousadinha.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Tá, não ajuda em nada, tá. As crianças continuam como podem, com seus dramas, adolescentes, tá. A última me preocupou, foi cada vez. Ela já ofereceu o Juninho, eu queria poder ajudar, tá. Ela já experiência com oculta. Cartão postal, Estados Unidos da América, Washington, tá. Espaço sem a própria mensagem, esqueça o passado, Léo está morto, o que importa agora é o nosso futuro juntos. Publicado por manter, tá. Oh.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old place out.
Cara, o ouro ou o homem misterioso? Cara, esse daqui.
Maybe we'll find that bootlegger gold?
Oh, not this again.
And to see if we can figure out what really happened with Grandma Helen and the mystery man. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God. You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
Entendi.
Do you really think we're gonna find buried gold at your grandma's old summer home?
Well, no, not really. It's like Bigfoot. He's just fun to look for.
I see.
Like Nessie, like X-Files.
I don't remember that episode of X-Files.
The one where they look for buried gold?
Why would the FBI send them to look for buried gold?
Ué,
The
por que assim?
government's always looking for money.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Crítica.
Well, if I find it, you'll be the first to know. And then the government.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great.
Opa. Estando na estrada, indo pra casa, de verão em secreto, eu descobri o lance do misterioso. Quem sabe podemos encontrar. Vai demorar um pouquinho pra chegar. Ok, curte a viagem, isso, produção? Ah, o documento do carro, né? Padrão, padrão, padrão. Ah, um recibo que eu não tô nem um pouco a fim de ler. Ô tia, liga o ar-condicionado, pô, tá no aquecedor, velho.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
Ah, me deixa.
Tess, will you stop doing that?
Doing what?
You know exactly what you were doing. You were being annoying, and pretending like you don't know what it is just more annoying.
I can't stop being annoying if you don't tell me what I was doing.
Yes, you can. I've seen you not be annoying before.
When?
Not anytime recently, now that you mention it. Just cut it out, will you?
Okay, fine.
Ai, óbvio que era uma conquista.
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure.
Ah, eu vou deixar. Cara,
Tess, you said you'd stop it.
Stop what?
Tess, do you know the concept of tuck and roll? It's what you're gonna need to do when I throw you out of this car going 50 miles an hour. Now cut it out.
Oh, fine, I'm sorry. But what if I start being annoying again?
Then I'm just going to ignore you. Or throw you out of the car. Either way, why don't we just not find out?
hora de ativar o modo turbo do controle, velho. Ah, tá ignorando. Ah, pegou o som. Bem, eu acho que já foi então, né? Então, bora lá falar com a mãe.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, a super long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on the store monitors.
You've got to have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in the butt. And he'd manage the schedules and store finances. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were pretty cool. No. I mean, I guess there is a real reason I never told your father about the old summer place. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades, out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like... You know, like... shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape. Considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, it's... You couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, you know, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company, you know.
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, you know, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here.
Excuse me?
He could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west. For work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just... work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important. Oh, the radio station went away.
Yeah, we're pretty far out here.
Maybe I'll see if I can find anything else.
Precisa que eu vi o celular tocar um porta-luvas. Mas, galera, nós vamos dar uma paradinha, tá? Quem gostou do jogo, deixa o like aí e comentário. Nos vemos no próximo vídeo. Falou!